Tagovailoa tokens for 5 touchdowns.
Rush. Babs met him by man. Do it. Nice.
Hey, traders, welcome to episode 686 of the show. You could be doing anything, but you're here, and I appreciate it. It's Saturday, college football Saturday. I shouldn't be here, but I just wanted to, do my thing, right? I might not be back tonight. Got things going on, so, just want to make my presence known, and we hang out for a second, all right? So Bitcoin is sold off below 10,000. Okay, whatever, man. All right, that was a possible scenario, right? Square up, 60 minutes. Dead middle of a range. You didn't quite get to the square up, did you? It's like not quite yet. So low to high, probably 61.8% retrace down here. So maybe it bounces, but that's not much of a bull pull bull flag, dude. All right, but hey, maybe you can make a higher low. Good, can rally again. But for now, it's like impulse up, higher low. Maybe again you run once more eventually. But it's all mysteries abound, kind of in the middle of the range still. So I wish more has occurred since yesterday and the day before, but it's not. And you're just 9,500, 11,000, the zone. All right. You can see it signified by the horizontal lines. And that's it, man. All right. That's really it. Still inside the downsloping structure, still inside the triangle or pennant on the weekly and daily, whatever you want to look at. You're still there. Still above the critical supports back from 2018, historical supports, 2018. You're right there, man. You see it? 10K, I mean, that's it, dude. That's the peak. You want to stay above it. You think you could. I mean, we've rejected it enough times now, but we'll see. All right. Let's go over these Alts real quick. A whole bunch of nothing, man. Whole bunch of freaking nothing. Remember what we drew last night? Drinking Snake Handler, just chilling on a Friday night. That parabolic curve. A lot of touch points, and here you are, right at it. Will you break it, or will you run again before breaking it, right? Good question, right? Very, very good question. And, you know, you're outside of the downsloping structure you broke out of, right? You've hit the 236 now from that high point up there to the low point. And common retrace zone between 245 290. You got that. Daily, that's where we've been looking. That's how we were swinging it, man. Still have not been able to break the 382 on log scale. High to low, right? 223, your target, 245 and 269. You're just not there yet. It hadn't happened. Excuse me. What, right? Right? Nope. Nope. What am I doing? Oh my god. There we go. So not overbought anymore. All right, finally getting back into bullish territory, but the good bullish, not the overbought bullish. All right. Bama's already played. They won 49-7 against Southern Miss. So Tua Tagovailoa 5 touchdown day. Heisman day, you know, type day. But then you got Joe Burrow at LSU that had 6 touchdowns. So pretty wild. All right. Okay, nothing's changed. 4-hour bearish divergence. We don't know if it played out. It looks like it might have played out, right? So that's what I do on Ethereum. All right, and we go to Litecoin, which if we're looking at log scale the same way we looked at Ethereum, you have not broken out. You got right at the downslope resistance and failed, but when you failed, you've only been selling off slightly and only to be back testing the support resistance area, right? The chop. Good. The bullish divergence manifested into higher prices, but not much higher for now. And then we go to the 4-hour linear scale. Get out of log. You can see that we've already broken out, right? The downsloping structure, you're out of it. Nearing the 236 common retrace zone for Litecoin. If we stayed outside of this channel long enough, could see $94 to $114. All right, everyone good? Did we get it? Okay. Whew. What's happening? XRP. Okay, so XRP talks about the potential, and I don't know, man, now it's getting all weird. I don't like that. You know, when you get the potential double bottoms and this crap happens, where it's just like, can't. You normally want to break to the upside. You're confirming the bottom. Now you're like still just hugging this support. You know how important this area is, right? Look left. There you go. It was the top of the range. Now it's trying to be the bottom, right? For maybe the new range, you know, between here. You know, between like the 28-cent area and 33-cent area. All right, very important that you stay above this. You're holding on, I guess you could say, by your chinny chin chin. All right, the potential bottom not looking that great, kind of rejecting, making lower highs, maybe still making technically some higher lows, I guess, on the wicks, but starting to just look like a triangle of some sort, contraction a little bit. Could fail, and if you fail though, you're falling right back down to 26.769 cents. Okay, but if it ever played out and it could get up to the, you know, the neckline of the potential bottom, broke it. I mean, measure move, 100% measure moves, 33 cents. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, 60-minute, you can find them, Joe Fabiano, but they're not going to be as reliable as if one you could see very clearly on the 4-hour. And 4 hours not going to be as good as a daily. But normally when you can see it on the 4-hour, chances are you can probably see it on the daily, maybe. But then it's like, it's not just the Gartley, man. It's like, what else with the Gartley? You know, or the Gartley, it's like one ingredient in the mixing bowl, right? You throw in the Gartley, or that means you throw in the flour. Well, there's nothing else. There's you got to have milk, okay? So bullish divergence. You got to have eggs, more bullish divergence, and you got to have you know, receding volume on the lower lows on that C to D on the Gartley. That's you know, that's your milk, eggs, flour. What else do you need for cakes? Someone help me. that is what it is. Vanilla extract. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, man. Anyway, so just looked at the big three. I did want to talk about this real quick, just because, I mean, I don't, look, I saw, you know, I like leadership stuff, and I was cleaning downstairs, and I got this, this old thing. It's like little, I don't even know what you call it. It's a little, little booklet, okay? So there's a guy named John Maxwell, okay? John Maxwell is like the leadership to Jesus man, right? He's like renowned for it. He goes around. I saw him live, and you know, he went over a lot of really good points, and kind of want to go over those with you, like if you care to listen. It's good because it's just like giving you perspective. Maybe you are a leader in life, maybe you aren't, but you want to be. But really, the thing is about leadership, anyone can be a leader. Anyone, even if you're not in a position of power, you can lead people, right? And there are ways to do that. Again, this is probably what I'm just going to leave you with, since we just looked over Bitcoin and all the alts, some of the alts, and I guess we'll look over a few more that are highlights. But again, it's just a shorter stream, and it's just from me saying hey, and me thinking about y'all. All right, so here we go, man. All right. Leaders have one thing in common. All right, they see more than others see, and they see it before others see it. Right. So there's somebody who always went into a lot on this, you know, this speech or whatever. He's like, you have to know there's more and more before, right? And there's two words for more and before. One being creativity, all right? There's always got to be an answer, right? If there's no answer, that actually concedes defeat. So any problem you have in life, you've got to be able to find an answer, right? Creativity is one, and the other word for more before is anticipation, right? It is the friend and ally of creativity, all right? Oh, sorry, anticipation is part of creativity. Sorry, anticipation is like a sub of creativity, so that is not the second word. So creativity is one word, and then flexibility is the second word, all right? There's always more than one answer, right? So if you get, hey, and that applies to charts, right? If I see a double bottom or something, someone might be like, hey man, is that a falling wedge? It's like, holy crap. You know what? You're right, dude. There might be more than one answer. And there's probably a better answer than you already have. And you have to be open-minded to that, right? Now that, I mean, it's like, you know, you can have like probably the best answer in TA and still be wrong, right? But again, it's not about being right or wrong. It's about your odds and your chance and probability of being right. Okay, so give me a second. I'll give you just an example. All right, which one was it? I think it was SSR, okay? No, that's okay. That was the OPK, right? Yeah. All right. So this one sold off somewhat. You know, that's fine, right? But so more than one answer, right? Someone says double bottom. Someone says scuffed wedge, right? But it's like, hey man, this is my reason for doing it, for taking it long, right? But then it's like, well, you know, what's another reason for going long? So well, there's probably a better answer, and it's because you got coinciding variables on your oscillators, right? So in leadership or in life, right, the more you know, the more you don't know, right? That's why I'm always so clear about the fact that I don't try to act like I know where we're going on the charts, where it's going. But there are times where it's way more clear than other times, where Bitcoin right now, neutral pattern, right? Some people are certainly saying we're going down, certainly going up, but it's like the more knowledge you gain in life, the less you know, and I think that is true for charts, right? Somewhat. I think the more you understand technical analysis, the more you understand the fundamentals of not having to know. You don't really have to know if it's going to go up or down, right? That's not what technical analysis is about, all right? So like the older you get, the more uncertainties you have, right? You become more certain about the few certainties you do have, and there is an abundance in front of you, right? constantly learning. We always talk about investing in yourself. Keep growing, man. Y'all are amazing. Just scrolling through chat just a little bit. Oh yeah. So yeah, again, everything worthwhile is in front of me, right? You go through bad stuff in life, right? Real bad experiences. You just got to know that the best is ahead, right? I mean, that's all that I had a fortune cookie like that. Okay, John Maxwell's talking about it, all right? Maybe he read it on the same fortune cookie. I don't know. All right. When opportunity comes, it is too late to prepare, right? All the scrub streamers in crypto during the lull period, when we went from whatever 10K down to 3150, what happened? They all quit like scrubs because it wasn't worth it for them, right? First off, they couldn't make a living with just tips, so the ad revenue dried up for them because no one wanted to watch their crap anymore because it doesn't help them practically in life, right? So what I mean, like, I lost my so really what I'm saying is, like, when I stuck around every single day during that terrible period, the lack of volatility, 3+ months of nothing after that last dump we had on that rising wedge back in like August. I mean, from there all the way to Christmas, I mean, until we turned things around, right? I was here every day. And so what happened when 4100 came, right? 4200 came. Hey, at that point, when the opportunity came to get the views and the subs and everything, again, right? Those scrubs that quit, that didn't prepare, they were relevant at that point. And our community was relevant, right? Ours was kings. And yeah, I love this one. Oh my God, because people ask me what's the worst mistake you can make when you start trading. It's like being right? The biggest detriment to tomorrow's success is today's success, chat. All right. So I agree, man. Like, if you're brand new into a market, say the crypto boom happened, right? The great FOMO of 2017, we like calling it here. People, they, oh my God, man, I bought into an asset and it went up 100% or whatever, an S coin. But what's happening is you start getting this false sense of security, false sense of accomplishment, like you actually know what you're doing, when in fact you have no idea what you're doing. But again, that is the worst thing that can happen to you. And so, hey, you're not going to invest in yourself if you're making sick, fat, stupid gains. You don't know what you're doing, but you think you might know because it's working for you now in a FOMO market. But once everything changes, the same crap you were doing in that market, in that 2-month, 3-month FOMO market, once it becomes normal again, starts correcting, you're going to lose everything you ever gained and then probably double, triple that, right? So, yeah, man, I agree completely. Biggest detriment to tomorrow's success is today's success. All right? Don't get cocky, kid. Star Wars Connect. Okay? All right, so you want to develop a process to have more and more and more before the cycle of success. All right? Test, right? You must be unsatisfied and fearless, right? While you're testing, your strategy. I mean, your trading strategy. Think about it, right? Right, paper trading, journals, all that. All right? You must also fail. That makes sense, right? You must fail. We must get better. Then you must learn from your failure. And then you must improve, right? Very easy. But then the last step of this cycle of success is to re-enter. There is no finish line. You must start over. And when you do fail, you fall off that horse. You need to stay on the ground for a little while. Look around. Look at the grass. What type of grass is it, right? Is it muddy? Did it rain recently? Right? Where's the horse? You got to look around you what happened in your failure so you can learn from it and get back on that horse. Okay. Okay, so there's something called the advance of traction. If you know what you want, your senses will begin helping you get what you want. Positive visualization, you could probably call that, right? Growth begins with awareness. Certainly, right? I mean, short-term goals, long-term goals, right? A lot of people have long-term goals, but most people don't have the short-term goals that are gonna propel them to the long-term goals, right? People just want, what happens when I have a good stream or something? I'm starting a YouTube channel, I'm gonna stream. It's like, well, you're looking at the top of the mountain. You're not looking at all the crap I had to go through, the things I had to do, the things I had to learn, the investments I had to make to get to where I am now, right? So again, you must be aware of the challenges of whatever you want, and you got to have the short-term goals before you get to the mountain, top of the mountain, which is the long-term goal, that accomplishment anyway. Okay. So, when you're working on your goals, you're starting to find out who you are, right? Say for trading, trying to relate it to trading, it's like you find out what you like. You like day trading, right? Do you like that rush? You like the shorter, less significant time scales? You like scalping? You like lower reward to risk? But you like closing out your position intraday. I mean, that's definitely a style. Swing trading, completely different. Position trading, that's also different, right? So, when you find out who you are, you want to work on your strengths, what you're good at. You want to really hone in on that. Okay, so this is kind of shifting gears a little bit, but it's more, I don't know how much this has to do with trading, but I don't know how I can really apply it. But you want to put yourself in places and put yourself with the right people for more and more and more before, right? So think about it, man. When you're like hanging out with friends or just people whatever, social settings and all that, people say, I'm spending time with so-and-so, right? But you don't want to look at it like that. You want to look at it like you're investing time with so-and-so, right? And you really want to be around the right people. Okay. So when you're doing this, you want to have the intent. You want to have the awareness and understanding, like that you have limited time and you need to spend that limited time with people who are going to make you better, right? Okay, so something else is, the resources that you desire and you seek, they will only come to you when you are moving, when you are stagnant, right? Doing nothing. It's like inertia. The object that is sitting there is going to probably stay there. The object that's moving will probably continue moving. So you will not gain resources without, and not moving is, being pronoun, you could say, for anything like studying, right? Experiencing, training, right? It's physical or on charts, whatever. And when you're hanging out with those people, right, you always want to come away feeling big, right? Because big people make you feel big. Small people make you feel small. And average people want you to stay average. Crab in a bucket mentality, right? So yeah, man, like if you're watching me, I don't know how I'll make you feel, right? I might make you feel meh, whatever, dude. But maybe if you're watching other streamers, do they make you feel? Do they empower you, right? Are you investing your time with other content creators if you're watching them, or are you're just spending time watching their stream? And probably it's a waste of time, right? Limited amount of time we have, and if you're married with kids, even more limited. So yeah, it's like a handicap, man. More difficult for people that have a lot to lose in life, right? With that family. So you want to have preparation on the front end, and you want evaluation on the back end. And you don't want to go in things alone, right? That's why we built this community. Okay, the trader's journey, not Benedict Arnold. CC, the closed captioning. You want to be around a group of like-minded people, and that's what the Discord's for. That's why I go live normally 7 days a week. We try to be here, like this whole community. So I'm just a foyer, right? I'm the common place where all of you can commune and hang out and talk above, right? So think about it like this, right? And we can go back, I guess, to the whole, you know, tomorrow's success is in jeopardy from today's success, right? You cannot go uphill with downhill habits, right? So if you develop really bad habits as a trader in a FOMO market, you are not going to be able to succeed, right? It's like trying to play golf. You try to learn golf by yourself, you're going to be terrible, and you're going to develop really bad habits. And that's actually, hey, not class A bearish divergence, that's class A plus bearish divergence, right? Right, because it's better probably to know nothing than to learn the wrong things, the wrong fundamentals, because then you have to erase those and then start a clean slate. Okay, so consistency sets you apart, doesn't it? It does, man. Always be scanning the charts. Always be casting, streaming, right? Try to stream 7 days a week. So consistency. And so here's some good questions to ask people. Maybe those people that you put yourself around that make you better, right? That make you feel big when you are done hanging out with them, right? Communicating with them. You know, you can ask them. Go, what do you consider to be your greatest success? What do you consider to be your greatest failure? Hey, these are some questions I might ask on my date tonight. Bruh. Oh, man. So what are you learning right now, right? I mean, these are questions I'm going to ask you. You should try to answer these, right? Biggest success, biggest failure, chat. What are y'all's, right? And what are you learning right now? And when you ask that question, what are you learning right now? That often brings out maximum passion from that individual you're talking to, right? And so that's the spark, man. The spark of relationship building and connecting with people. That's how it starts, man. What are you reading right now? Right? Another good question. You know, read any Bukowski books? David Weiss, Steve Mason, John Maxwell, man. And then you can ask the question, what are you doing right now that I should do? What should I be doing that you're already doing? And then, of course, you can always ask the question to that person you're getting to know, or, you know, whatever, because maybe you're not hanging out with the right people, right? Maybe right now you're like, dang, dude, maybe he's right. Maybe I should start hanging out with the right people. Well, you know, one of the questions you can ask the people once you get to know them is like, do you know someone I should know, right? Whether it's like networking, you know, if you're in sales or something like that. I mean, is there a connection that relates to their circle of friends or something, right? So that's really it, man. That was kind of my note-taking skills at this live session I had with him. Treasure Brook Hills. I don't know. It was before I started creating content. But I don't know, man. It just seems so important. I mean, I was just going over looking. I was, dang, dude, this is freaking platinum gold right here, dude. So might as well share it with y'all, because I truly care about y'all, and I think all that stuff has made me a better person, and hopefully it will help you in your day-to-day. All right? So I'll look at some chat, we'll look over a couple S coins, and then I'll get out of here, okay? Let me know what you thought. If you did enjoy that, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Saturday, man. A lot of comments. Well, you know, since I started, I haven't been able to look at chat at all. What's up, Alex? LA at night jazz just passing in. Thanks, man. What's up, Rick in Cryptocurrency College? David Major, thanks, man. Lensofos, so man. Nutzel, hi. Pier 1 Connect. Yeah, dude, right? We're looking at it. We looked at that, I think, Thursday or something. Whatever problem in life, always remember it is not meritocracy, but often a dictatorship of majority. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Kevin Happy. What's up, Herbert? Stay-at-home Kangs in the house. Must love Pats. Hi. Good to see y'all. They made money from promoting S coins. Yes, they did, Michael Art. Yes. And once all that ICO scrub money dried up, where'd they go? Bye-bye. Hey, High Desert Garden Man. Tyler M. Timbo. Jacob. Joe Fabiano, he's 20 and need a mentor. Well, I mean, hey, dude, find them. You know, they're out there. They're definitely out there, and they can help you, right? It's just, but hey, if you're in need of a mentor or a leader, I need you to go and buy the book, The 5 Levels of Leadership, by the same guy, John Maxwell. Joe is a 20-year-old. You really want to know the 5 levels of leadership, because you know, you may not know at all like what a level 1 leader is, right? But this book puts everything in context for you, and it'll help you find that level 4 leader, because you're probably not going to find a level 5 leader. Like level 5 leaders like Nick Saban levels, okay? It's just like most leaders never get to level 5. All right, but check it out. Highly recommend it. This is reading advice, yes. Thanks, Captain Happy Man. Where's the horse? Near the water, okay, or something, right? Hey, SJ. For the X point in a pattern, do you put it at the start of a breakout or the low of the channel of a X? A harmonic is you're looking for a major swing low to start a harmonic always, okay? Hey, Jill. Yeah, if you're a hard worker, you will be successful. Not always true. Not always true. You know, you can, hey, someone can consider hard work banging their head against a wall all day, right? I think there's hard work, and then there's also working smart. And you got to find a balance between working hard while working smart, okay? Jacob Clemson says, Mitch, I want to say thank you for everything you do on here, educating us all so we can learn and become the next generation of kings. That's right, man. I mean, why not? If I don't do it, someone else probably not going to do it, right? So it's like, hey, let's do it, man, together. Let's keep growing. And it doesn't have to be just on charts, dude. Charts are just a small part of life, okay? You will not find complete fulfillment in life just by trading, okay? Hey, Ruru 23. My Saturday has been absolutely fantastic. Both my bets have covered so far, so now I'm just waiting on Oregon and Georgia to kick it off, man. And then if those two cover, it's over, dude. It's straight over. Again, another great weekend in the books. So we'll see. I just don't see how Oregon's going to lose to Stanford. I just don't. And Georgia, I don't know how they lose in, you know, Sanford Stadium. People are literally talking about XRP when we're talking about real stuff that's way more important than XRP. 100,000 times more important than XRP. People talking about XRP. It's like, I wash my hands of this crap, dude. All right. If you aren't at level 5, even when you're at level 5, you still have work to do. The life never ends. Like, this journey of leadership, this journey of studying and education never ends.
Is that a joy?
You are truly brilliant, my brother. I hope you're having an amazing weekend thus far, King.
Lone Silva, thank you for 420. Remember, I'm not at all. Remember, that was John Maxwell. Okay, I added to it, of course, but, you know, dude, again, the things I'm trying to teach in charting and trading come from geniuses that aren't even alive anymore. Some aren't, okay? Some are. But remember, it's not me, man. The whole point of me is I'm a normal person. Like, I'm just a simple guy from Alabama, right? I work my butt off to get where I am, right? I mean, there's no luck here. No luck involved. Because if there was luck, man, that means I didn't work 7 days a week for 18 plus months to get to this point. And I'm just happy to be here. But again, I'm normal. I'm a standard normal person that literally put in the hard work, like the Jill was talking about, and to study and learn from these geniuses, which is not me. Okay. Thank you, man, for 420. Reckon Cryptocurrency College says that's true about the, working hard isn't always the best, right? He says his father works his butt off as a taxi driver, and believe him, that's no good. Some people just don't know what working smart is. Yep. Nice, Tyler M. Mark, yeah, I am. I guess I'm going to live stream at Kappa. No one would watch. Thanks for the 314 people tuned in. Thanks for the 100 likes. I won't really talk TA at the date. I mean, like, she's probably going to have to find out what I do more. I mean, she'd probably ask, I would think. Buker, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome. I think we're going to highlight this, maybe make it into a static video. Well, at least the leadership part. I think that's good content, right? I mean, maybe people don't, how many people, like, part of this community did not get to see that because it's Saturday? Like, it probably was terrible on my part to do a Saturday leadership stream because, again, it's just like most people have lives and are doing things. All right, so we're, less than $10 away from that $10,000 mark. So trying to climb back to it. Let's go back. All right, still just holding right around the 10K mark, man. It's like a whole bunch of nothing burger still inside the downsloping structure. Yeah, like K-Puff, like yesterday. And the day before. Chat H, I don't do predictions like that. There's too many variables to make a prediction that even makes sense. It's literally me closing my eyes and throwing the dart at a wall. Okay, that's you asking that question, anyone that tries to answer for real, they don't know. They have no idea at all. Okay, they're completely clueless, just like me, and that's okay. But that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to give. But hey, man, I guess it gets clicks and views, right, for other people that provide very little real value. Okay. Yeah, Chris M, and that's why I exist. That's exactly why I exist, man. Oh yeah, it's cool. It's just weird. It's just different, and a lot of people don't get it. But I think she does because, like, my best friend and his wife, they probably have said things to her like to ease her into it. So I don't think she would, you know, pursued me at all if she was weirded out enough, right? So she knows what to do. Okay, so that's it, man. That's the stream. Been live for 45 minutes about, but I just wanted to go live and say hi. You know, don't have to be here at all, right? Shouldn't be here, but I am, and it's for you. So I hope you enjoyed the leadership talk, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. So I'll be back. Probably not tonight, man. I mean, don't count on it. Don't hold your breath. All right. I mean, come on, dude. So thanks so much to Lone Sofos and Rush Pabst for the contributions. All right. I'll be back probably tomorrow. So until then. Respect, T.